What we're going to do first is, if you are making this along with us at home, go and boil your kettle, which I've already pre-done my kettle, just to do the sugar syrup. So do that now. Jump along and do that. And then we can get going. But what I'll do is I'll just go through the ingredients and what we're doing here with the whiskey sour. So my favourite whiskey is Shivers. So that is exactly what I'm using tonight because I'll be drinking it. But you can use anything, whatever you like for whiskey sours. It's a sweet, so it's a sour sort of drink, but with a little bit of sweetener with the sugar. So you can literally use whatever you like. So just choose whatever whiskey, or you can do bourbon, whatever you like drinking. And then we have lemons. So we'll squeeze those shortly. We've got raw sugar for the sugar syrup, and we have egg whites. Always make sure your eggs are fresh. So if you have bad eggs, obviously you're going to get quite sick. So because they are raw, making sure that they are fresh and preferably cold as well. And then bitters to go on top. So we're going to kick off now with making the sugar syrup. So what we do is, with the sugar syrup, I said in the recipe raw sugar because that's what I prefer to use. I think it tastes better, but you can use whatever sugar you like. And a lot of recipes you'll find online always say caster sugar, white sugar, and I just think it's a bit too sweet. I really like the taste of raw sugar. So what we do is, I've got 1/3 of a cup here. So you can, it basically is 1 part sugar, 1 part boiling water. So I'm going to get Matt to come around here. That's my assistant tonight.
Bitch. What do we got?
Got 1/3 of a cup there.
Straight in?
Yep.
Cool.
And then 1/3 of a cup of boiling water. Kettle is boiled. You can actually use your fancy, Smeg kettle. For a decent use.
Alright. Here we go.
So basically just need the sugar to dissolve. So it's pretty simple. Dissolve it and just cook it for a little bit till it's at boiling point, and then you can turn it off. Not long now. It's just so weird. It's like our own little cooking show. I kind of love it though.
Not jealous.
I'm not Marcella. What are you? Not Jamie Oliver. What's the other dude? Curtis. You can be Curtis.
Heston, he's got no hair.
Heston, no, Heston's. How you going?
Yeah, we're pretty well there.
Yeah, wait till it's boiled, and
Alright.
but in most cooking shows, as they do say to you, here's some I prepared earlier. So I have actually done my sugar syrup, and it is.
What
You're doing that for later, it's to show. So yeah, I've already done our sugar syrup, so this is what it should look like. It is very runny, like it is really just water and sugar. And we'll get mixing. So the other thing is, if you have some ice is always really good too. But one other thing I was going to say here was we have recipes for all these things, and I'll put the recipe up afterwards. But if you want to alter it in any way, this is just for you. Like, this isn't to make for 100 people like we're usually doing. This is just for you at home. So use whatever ingredients you like. Change things up. Like, if you want things more sour, obviously put more lemon juice. If you like things sweeter, put more sugar syrup. So it's completely up to you guys. Oh, hello. Oh, we've got some of our future clients messaging us. You might change your cocktail ideas after we do some of these classes. So what we're going to do is, if you guys have a cocktail shaker at home, grab a cocktail shaker. But what I'm going to show you today is things that you can use from your house that, like, you don't need fancy tools if you're making it for yourself. I'm going to use a jar to shake mine up today. So if you've got a jar, anything with a lid basically, if you've got like a magic bullet, if you've got one of those, what are they called, protein shakes, like just use one of those things. Anything basically to make it foam a little bit is all you need. But I'm going to use a jar to show that you don't need any fancy equipment to make cocktails at home. So the first thing I want to do is a shot of whiskey, and I just do, it's 1 shot of everything tonight, but if you want to do 2 shots of whiskey, go right ahead. You're making it at home for yourself. You're in isolation. It's a little bit miserable, so drink up. So we've got the whiskey, and then Put to the side. And do our lemon juice. So it's about 1 to 2 lemons, depending on how much juice you can get out of them. We still got Instagram going?
Sure.
Instagram's a bit finicky. It's probably my crap phone. Squeeze your lemon. I'm enjoying watching people and their comments. Hi, Abby. I will squeeze some of my lemons here. If you've got a strainer, like my lemons have buttloads of pips in them, so I need a strainer. I did one the other night with pips in it and Matt lost his mind. So you just need a shot of lemon juice. So I'm just using my strainer, which we never actually have in the house. This is from one of the vans. And I love mine really sour, so I don't mind a full shot. If you don't like things super sour, don't use a full shot. And our baby's still asleep. So you know what? Happy days. I know you all want to meet her. I did have some messages before to say I hope that Emmy's in there, but sorry, she is sleeping. So I'm just going to do a shot of lemon juice. And then this is the egg whites. I've already cracked this. I wasn't going to do this live because that would be really embarrassing. Yeah, I'm really not a great egg cracker. So egg goes in there. And then if you have just boiled your water to do this now, wait until it's a little bit cooler or chuck some ice in it to cool it down first. Try not to put it in with the egg white when it is hot, or you might cook your egg and that is gross. So make sure you do this when it's really cool. So a shot of that. So it's actually a shot of everything. And like I said, if you want it sweeter, add more of that. And if you have, if you have done your sugar syrup just now, and it is too warm, then just add ice to your mix right now as well. That's what I'm going to do anyway. It does foam up a bit better. Make sure the lid's on nice and tight. That could be really embarrassing. And give it a good shake. Shake. That's a far better shaker. I should have got used to this. I'm going to do the next one. And I will use my strainer from before. I'm sure I don't get my, oh no, I don't want to get my ice. You know what? If I was doing this behind the bar, I would generally take the ice out first and strain it with our proper cocktail strainers, but this is for me at home, so I'm not too concerned. And then, all in there, it's nice and foamy. Oh, good foam. And then, one of our optional ingredients was the bitters, and it just looks nice really. It doesn't do too much for taste, but I just think it looks really cool. So you can just bang a few little drops in there. And that's your whiskey sour. I'm going to drink this. Oh, that's unreal. With shivers. You want to try that?
Yeah, give me a go.
Kind of like dessert.
Oh,
that's why I love it so much.
it's really good. What do we got next?
Alright, so we've got vodka sour.
Vodka sour.
So we'll just wash this out. Wash and should I dry that?
Yeah, sure.
So vodka sour is virtually the same thing, but with vodka. And this one also has some grenadine in it. And in the ingredients list we had the option to have like raspberry cordial or just something red. I really like the grenadine because the flavour is like cherry, so it's kind of like a cherry vodka sour, which is delicious. It sort of tastes like that Dr. Pepper red medicine stuff, which I love, but some people don't like that. But yeah, you can put like, it's really just for the colour. So yeah, you can put raspberry cordial or you can do that probably sounded like a fart, but it wasn't. It was Matt just trying the jar. Or you can do like cranberry juice, or like pink cranberry juice looks really nice, or that pink grapefruit juice, whatever you like really. It's mainly just for the colour. But buy grenadine, it's actually really cheap at Dan Murphy's. This was like $6. So do yourself a favour, get onto that. I'm just going to squeeze some more lemon, because I used more than I expected before. Oh, this is a good one. This is from Mum and Dad's tree.
Yeah, right.
Nice. Where did it go?
What's that?
Okay. Are you drinking my drink? You said before you weren't going to drink my drink.
Yeah, well.
Well, I might have to make some more. I do have all the ingredients here. Right, I'm going to squeeze some more lemon, and then we'll go through each ingredient. Looks like that enough. Let's do it all. Right, I'll get rid of those. So, oh, he actually can crack my other egg. So I'm going to have to really embarrassingly crack an egg. Let's see. This could be disastrous. Yes. Not a disaster. Thank God for that. Okay. I like to try and keep my egg yolks too, so try not to waste them. Use them in an omelette or something. Like use them in something you're going to use an egg for next. I keep that for tomorrow. My breakfast that Matt is going to make for me. So for this one, so we use Arctic vodka. I don't know if you've heard of this, but it is actually really delicious vodka. It's like, what is it? Charcoal filtered, triple distilled. Sounds fancy as fuck, but probably shouldn't swear. But anyway, it is really, really smooth vodka. It doesn't taste like crap. If you're looking for a decent vodka, just buy anything that's Absolute sort of price or above. So we use Absolute a lot as well. But yeah, anything that's just not cheap. No one likes cheap vodka. Yeah, anyway, that's my opinion on vodka. Not that we drink it a huge amount. We will. Where's my jar? Oh, here it is.
Right there.
So we get a shot of vodka. Like I said before, if you're having a big one, you're at home, do whatever you like. I'm going another half. YOLO. And then we will do our lemon juice. Shot of lemon juice. Strained. Now, I love mine sour, so if you love your sours, just smash some more lemon juice in there. If you've already squeezed it, you may as well. Shot there. And then we'll do the egg white and sugar syrup. And some ice. Chunky bits of ice. Obviously, if I was in the bar serving other people other than myself, I would be using tongs, not my hands. And how could I forget this delicious ingredient? So you really just need a splash. So it's a shot of everything else, just like before, and then this is a splash. I tried it last night. This splash was delicious. I'm going to add like 2 splashes because it's really good. It's quite sweet. It's actually pomegranate. It does taste like cherry, but it's like a pomegranate cherry. And it's really, really yum. I'm going to start using that in lots more cocktails. And I want to shake. Oh, Matt said he wanted to shake.
No, it's alright.
I've already started. We'll get Matt to shake next week if we do something. So we're going to shake. And we've got a fancy coupe glass. And the other thing I was going to say is, like, we find at home, like we don't use our fancy cocktail glasses at home, but why not? If you're at home in ISO, it's pretty bloody miserable. Like I said before, just use some fancy glassware. We have some beautiful glasses. We'll use some other ones next week as well. Some different glasses we've just got in our kitchen, not the fancy ones we use for the business. And then pour this bad boy in there. It's a bit higher than the other one because I did add more vodka.
I'm just going to taste test that and make sure it's alright.
It's not quite finished actually, so you can just hold up there, mate.
It needs a cherry on top.
It needs a cherry on top.
There we go.
Yeah. And it's done. And does it taste good?
I like the vodka better.
You like the vodka better?
I like that one better.
Yeah, so do I these days.
Yep.
So, yeah, now I've lost my cherry. So that's basically it. So we've got whiskey sour and vodka sour. Whiskey sour Matt's virtually drank, so that's half gone. And then we've got the vodka sour. What we'll do is we'll put up all the ingredients list on our Instagram page, on our stories, and also in our highlights, so you can look back later. We're also aiming to put this on YouTube, so fingers crossed we actually can figure out how to do that and that the YouTube video looks decent. But yeah, tune in next week. We will announce what cocktails we're going to do next week, or like the ingredients list next Wednesday on our Instagram stories. And yeah, if you've got any questions or concerns, or if you have any recommendations of things you want us to make, then send it through. But otherwise, enjoy your cocktails. Enjoy ISO. It's a little bit boring in ISO, but you know what? If we can make it a little bit fun on Friday nights with cocktails, then why the hell not? All right, thanks guys.